Yo guys, what's up? It's Kingless Jester here. And I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys. I just finished with a DoorDash delivery shift, and I wanted to figured it might be kind of cool to come in here and talk about some maybe what I feel do's and don'ts of the delivery service. And there's Uber, there's Postmates, there's all kinds of other delivery service apps. We're going to be talking about DoorDash today. That's the main one I use. I use it the most. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and talk about some, things that I feel as a dasher we should do or we should try to do, and things we shouldn't do. All right. So number one, I think if you're going to be doing any kind of deliveries, and whether you're doing it part time, full time, I personally feel that it not only hurts you, but it hurts the other dashers if you take a very low pay deliveries. I mean, anything under $5 personally. If it's $5 or if it's under five, I won't even really pay it any mind. I won't look at it. I won't accept it. Move on to the next one. $5 even. I mean, if it's right, maybe if I get like a 2.8 miles for $5, or 3 miles for $5, 4 miles for $5, to me personally, that's cutting it. I'm like cutting it a little too close. I like to do anything over $5. I won't accept anything unless it's over $5, and the mileage has to be right. Back in the day, I'd say, and a lot of other dashers would say, a mile for $1. And some dashers now, maybe every mile $1.50. I'm thinking every mile $2. That's not really too high to shoot for. Will you get that all the time? No. I mean, you don't get it very often at all. But I would shoot for something around that range. So I mean, maybe you're getting like $9 for 4.8 miles, or $9 for 5 miles, or a $13 for 8 miles, or $13 for 7 miles. That's like the numbers that I like to work with. So that'd be number one. Don't cut yourself short. Don't take these low paying deliveries, and I mean that just advertises DoorDash, and I guess people ordering food to either not tip you, oh, we don't need to tip these guys, they're going to deliver it for dirt cheap, like a $2.30 delivery, or $2.50 for like 3 miles. Who would take that? I personally wouldn't take that. Maybe some, you have the ones that cherry pick. I'm a cherry picker. So you have the cherry pickers, and then you have the people who accept everything. That's a big disagreement or argument in the DoorDash community. Which actually pays more? Some would argue that taking every single order that comes across your phone, that's going to get you the most money. It's going to get you the most return. You're going to constantly be working. Some would say, and I fall in this category, that cherry picking, pick only what's right, pass on the other stuff. I feel that you don't put as much wear and tear on your vehicle. You get paid more faster, so you don't have to work longer hours. I mean, today I worked 6 hours, and I came away with like $148. Now, of course, you got to take gas out of that. I mean, gas, that's probably like $25, $30 tops. I mean, just me being conservative. And I think that's still, $110 for 6 hours of work. That's not that bad, personally, I think. All right, so that's just number one. Don't cut yourself short. Take higher orders. It helps out the community. It not only helps out yourself as well. And then I would say, some people, I feel some dashers, they're scared, or they're worried that the order is going to get canceled or taken away. So they'll hit the "I have arrived" button before they've even gotten there. I mean, some are pulling up in the parking lot, "I have arrived." Me personally, once again, just me, I don't know, some may do different, you may do different. Tell me below in the comments. I don't hit that button. I don't hit the "I've arrived" until I walked in the store. So I'm walking in the store, I have arrived. If I don't find it, first thing you do, that's when you reach out to the customer, or I'll go to tip number 3 as well. But yeah, tip number 2, don't hit the "you arrived" until you've actually arrived in the store. I feel like it hurts you. It time. I mean, as soon as you go, it's a good question. I'm not really sure if DoorDash, like, is it, oh, as soon as you grab the bag, like, oh, I've accepted the order, I've, like, you're heading to the customer to start timing you then, or is it from the I have arrived? Me personally, I just feel it's better just not to hit that button until you're already in the store. And then it goes to number three. Number three, some people don't like to communicate with customers. I'm kind of in between. I like to let a customer know, hey, I just want to reach out. They're still preparing your food or this and that, just so they know, they don't feel that it's the dasher's fault. A lot of people, a lot of customers, they want to blame the dasher. It's always the dasher. They don't think that the restaurant could be messing up or the restaurant could be taking a long time. So I always like to either inform the customer, let them know what's going on, keep them in the loop. I mean, everyone likes that. That can help increase tips. That just helps keeps you in their good graces. Good graces. Another is, once you have arrived, you can go to the bottom, and I don't know if DoorDash relays this to the customer. That's something else I'd like to check out. But you can hit. There's a button that's like, tell us what's the holdup, or like you pretty much you like tell DoorDash like what's going on, and it says that it better helps them improve in the future. So they will extend time. So maybe if it's like a really busy restaurant in a town or a city, and DoorDash, oh man, we've been getting this notification from a lot of dashers that the food doesn't get prepared until they arrive, or the food is still being prepared. Well, let's increase the time on that order so the dashers aren't expected to be there in 15 minutes when that restaurant normally takes them 30 to 45 minutes to complete the order. So I feel like that helps. I mean, it just gives them more information, more stuff on the order, more stuff on the restaurant that can in the future help make you better. Now, I don't know if they actually send something to the customer like, hey, the dasher said food's still being prepared, or if you have to do that manually. That's where I say I'm kind of in the middle. I mean, if it's taking a long time, I'll reach back out to the customer and let them know, hey, food's still being prepared or such and such, and then if they're nice or if they're willing, they'll respond back. And it just gives me a little bit like, all right, I don't have to rush. I don't have to, rush to get there. You risk getting a ticket or something. All right, so number four, always, and I know this is a hard one. I'm bad for it too. Always bring your bag with you. You never know if you're going to get to a restaurant. And I mean, first of all, it's just better. It's just better to have people's food in there, whether it's cold or warm. It's the proper way to do it. It's the proper way to handle the food. But a lot of dashers, I hardly ever see dashers with their bags. And I've done it in the past too. But the worst thing is walking into a restaurant and then them saying, oh, hey, yeah, no, you can't pick up the food without your bag. Go grab your bag. You got to run out to the parking lot. You got to grab your bag. It's just time consuming. Every little bit counts when you're dashing. Every little bit counts. So that right there, that matters. That counts. Not to mention, the other day I was doing deliveries in the rain. So I mean, here it is, pouring rain outside, and this thing right here, it comes in handy. It just really, especially when it's raining out, keeps the food, everything, the bags, keeps them dry. So you ain't got to worry about that. So I just think number four, always use your bag. I mean, it's just common sense there. All right, so for number five, this goes back to kind of number two. Communicate with the people you're dropping food off. Make sure, always communicate. I will never leave an order somewhere if I don't get instructions. Customers are supposed to give you the proper instructions what to do with their food. Leave it here, knock. But if I don't get told something, I don't do it. So if it's leave at my door, I'll leave at their door. I don't leave at the door and knock. Or if they give me instructions to go to their apartment complex or a hotel and they don't give me a room number, or they don't give me the code to the gate or to get into the building, I don't just leave the food there and dip. You got to communicate. You got to reach out to them. Hey, do you guys have a code? Is such, whatever works. hey, the gate's not open. You want to come down and get your food? You know, what do you want to do? You want me to leave it here? I feel if you communicate with the customers, it just goes a long way. You won't get bad reviews. It just helps out in the long run. But I think, guys, as of for right now, I think that's all, really would like to talk about. I mean, if this is more content you guys want to see, I thought about doing like a day of deliveries, just going out, taking you guys with me, seeing where I go. If you didn't know, I DoorDash pretty much all over the place. I DoorDash in Raleigh, North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina. Right now, it's just part-time. I do it on the side, but I mean, you can really do it full-time. I mean, depending on if you're in the right market, you can make DoorDash a full-time gig and get by with it. Yeah, there's wear and tear on your vehicle, but just how bad do you want it? Are you trying to stack that bag? Like, what exactly are you trying to accomplish? Me, I like making a little extra money on the side. It's just nice, and it's fun. I truly have fun, traveling around, going places I haven't been, get to talk with people, communicate with people. I personally find it to be, pretty entertaining. But I think that'll be it for today's video. I mean, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm still trying to figure out my groove. So, I mean, whether it's 1 week a book review or by getting to the DoorDash rabbit hole or whatever, little skits, stupid, funny stuff. I mean, just come along for the ride. And, yeah, definitely tell me some tricks or tips that you guys have. If y'all have any, put them in the comments down below. And I'd love to hear from you guys. But, yeah, peace.